Hello everyone. This video I promised to do more, I swear. And I made sure before recording that everything is set up properly. I did a test. It should all be fine. Where on earth did I leave off? What is this dog? Get out of here. Okay, I can talk to these guys though. Oh god, I forgot how to move.
Grand Marshal, back at code 14.
Okay, Kiko, what's going on?
I'm glad to be.
Why collect the relics? What's the attraction? It's important to remember the past. The world is shaped by war. Right or wrong, soldiers lay down their lives and fight so you can sleep at night. Forget that and you forget how lucky you are. Take this. It's a shell from a demon I killed in Romania before the Syndicate. Oh, why would you give me this? Well, why are you giving this to me? Ungrateful Paco. I tried this friendship since you were so insistent. If you don't want it, then don't have it. Sorry, it's a surprise, not ungrateful. Good. Now that we've played this friendship thing out, we're done, right? Yes, we've become friends. You got what you wanted, you can leave me alone.
Sorry.
If that's what you want. That took longer than I was hoping. Goodbye. Me and Akiko are best friends. It's obvious. Who breached the 4th Holy Seal? Oh, yeah, this. During Henry's exorcism 10 years ago, you left Grace bloodlines alone. Why are we talking about this? How does this relate to the council order?
The
That's what I'm trying to
investigator
find
is
out.
here.
Yes, I made a
Don't test
mistake.
me.
This seems to be a pattern. Hanging on the street as you're trying to expand responsibilities of the marshals. You wanted to fold exorcism into the duties of the
Crime
marshals.
cannot hide.
Sure, it'd be helpful if a demonic threat killed our exorcist. I should kill you for that accusation. No, you shouldn't. That wouldn't be very cool. Tell me about your necklace. About why your necklace is in KHX's workshop. You think you stumbled on something, don't you? No. Genuinely curious.
Do you want to die?
Got me at the scene of a crime. What crime? How would you know what crime? Made my necklace, and it broke a while ago. I took it to him to get it repaired. Oh, we're suspecting that she pushed him off before the end of the island. When was this? About a month ago. When he went missing, I accepted that fate. I had decided that the necklace wasn't supposed to go to the next island. It's important to let things go. So you haven't been to his workshop in the last few days? There are slightly more important things to do at the end of the island. What about you wanting to expand the roles of the marshals? Where have you pulled that
Paradise
from? You
feels
want
wrong.
exorcism? I just said that. It makes sense. We hunt them. Might as well do the next step.
I don't like this.
Sounds to me you're making a land grab to boost the importance of the marshals. Believe what you want. Good response. What do you know about the Holy Seal?
That's weird.
I said, what does it matter? Whatever it was, this Labague got through it and needs to be executed.
I have a bad
Thanks for your
feeling
help.
about this.
Mystery of Dead Killer Demon. Do you know about demons who exterminated them? I don't think we did exterminate them.
Henry Division.
Henry. Multiplication.
Of course!
What? Citizens don't get to go to the next island, so a ritual takes place where the citizens are sacrificed to the gods. The temple becomes awash with blood, and psychic energy of the deaths is directed to the god of the high priestess. Don't you think it's really fucked up? Yeah. That was part of this whole thing. Perfect 25 should end it. No more dead
I'm
islands.
shocked.
But a big fucking
Stunned.
load of kidnapped citizens through, right? Though, right? Sounds real perfect. Whatever. And our relationship improved. Alright. None of this is gonna do anything, right? I found a forbidden tome. What are you doing
I'm
with it?
shocked. Stunned.
What do you think I was doing with it? Propping up a table? I was doing some
The
demonology.
investigator
We
is
gave it to you,
here.
a stranger. We went through this
Don't
already. This is where your
test
memory fails you.
me.
Don't get cute. Just ask what color his skin tone is. We can get a little racial here. There's only one... I think there's only one colored guy. I killed her, didn't I? You're found guilty of it. Why the fuck are you talking about it? You know I did it.
The facts and the
A
truth.
guilty conviction
are
and the
not
truth are not the same thing.
I must be the bad guy.
If I'm the
right?
suspect in so many crimes, I must be the bad guy, right? That's what I'm here to find out. What do you know?
What?
What is that? One of the uninterested. Get with the program. I have no memory. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Anything about demons besides me? No. Hey, that's fair. Hey, that's fair. So the next person I probably want to talk to is probably Witness. Oh, let me go talk to Sam about his drugs. Let me talk to Boat Guy. I haven't talked to that guy in forever. What's up, D. Jumi? Got a sec, back for some more real talk. Nothing lasts forever except certainty of change. Skate punk? One of the citizens we abducted from the real world had it with him. Sludge core? Whatever I can get my hands on. This kid had quite the CD collection on him. 4 knuckle... I don't know what that is. You'd think a mass of oppressed citizens would mean there was more punk music coming out. Not allowing them to access to instruments or really any real means of creativity probably hinders that. Why do you think there's so many murders in the apartments?
Investigator!
Monster always said you can't build pyramids without slaves. We've got enough pyramids. I agree. Weird. What, he wouldn't know anything about this, right? Anything odd? You mean the odd? I mean odd for a case of one. I didn't get to get magazine for a long time. Akiko was in a rush to contain the area. It was a pretty open and shut case. Marking on Grace's were strange though. Henry's other victim, his mother, had the same sigils scorched into her skin as Henry. Grace had those sigils, but they weren't scorched. They looked like they were carved with a blade. The demon inside Henry burns with a cosmic fire, and Henry's victims receive the same branding. So if he killed the council, they'd all carry the sigils. Depends on how he did it. I don't have a lot of evidence to support this, but I expect the sigils to only be scorched on victims he is in close contact with. I can't say for sure though. Wow. Seems a little inevitable. I need to go talk to this guy eventually anyways. What's up, fuck ass? More like Yuri, bitch. Got some time to chat? Why do you look at me like that? It does make me insecure. Knowing that you've been blessed by a goddess and all, I don't have those looks. Have you ever been in love, Yuri? Love doesn't offer anything. Love constrains ambition, it blinds you to your goal. Love can make you understand more about yourself and others. I understand myself and others just fine. Some of us are rulers and the rest of us are meant to be ruled. The world is very simple. You people confuse yourselves with love and affection. It dulls your senses and stops you from achieving excellence.
Got it.
If you open your heart, you open your mind. Our relationship increased. Were you outside the council penthouse?
Nonsense.
No, one like it. I found pink petals, which I suspect are from your hat outside the penthouse. I dumped that. So for the record, this is a complete denial.
Yes.
Yes, it is. I won't stand up in court anyways. We'll see. Yuri, let's rap for a second.
Insufferable.
Paradise feels wrong.
This is not a real rap. You put a key in the nightmare computer connected to the obelisks on the beach and activated them. What are you talking about?
love
You
dies.
did. I've got the
All that
logs.
remains
Don't worry,
are the
someone else accessed them, but they were more intelligent than you and used a wireless access device.
You know who I am?
Whoa! Bro, I've never seen this fucking... Look at him. He's a little fucking vain. More intelligent, the insects on this island can barely tie their shoelaces, let alone figure out the symbols on the obelisks in space.
I'm glad to be back.
Where'd you get the key?
Don't be
I have no idea what you're talking about. Ah, don't hold on me. I know you know the secret of the second seal. I have nothing else to say. This fool. Do you know why a book that you took from the library was in Henry's safe? Nothing to do
Is
with
this
me.
a fact?
Henry says a stranger
Or
passed him a
truth?
forbidden book and told him to keep it a secret. That book is the one you accessed.
Nonsense.
Not sure you can prove that. If I remember correctly, the library vault's only record entry and exit, not what was read or taken. You just happen to know that. No, I don't just happen to know that. I use the vault to acquire books for the architect. I know how the system works because I use it often. Access the library vault and give forbidden books on demonology to Henry?
Is
No.
this a
You're the
fact?
only one
Or a truth.
of the suspects who accessed the vault.
Insufferable.
That doesn't mean the book came from you. It doesn't mean it didn't come from you either. Let's look at it that way. What do you know about the fourth holy seal? You mean the holy seal that Henry got through and killed the council? Yeah, that one. Who cares? That monster killed them. May you see through a million eyes, and may you reach the moon. I hope you get a fucking migraine with all those eyes you have to see through. Ugly loser idiot. Alright, Crimson Acid. You got any Starlight upgrades? Cool. Let's hang out. Tell me about your blessing. The 19th island Never mind. It was a weird island from the beginning, strange feeling in the air like it was a powder keg waiting to go. About 2 centuries into the demonic invasion happened. Think it was set up? You mean by the Syndicate? A conspiracy? I don't think so. We discovered an Eden cult in the apartments. They convinced themselves a passing comet was the god. They were amateurs but managed to reach out into space. The demons flooded him. How does this keep happening? Why don't we ever manage to prevent this? Try as you might, you can't stop insurrection in a society. The Syndicate never learned. If you mass abduct a population and enslave them, they're going to act out. That's the secret to Perfect 25. Carmelian and Masahiro came up with psychic retarded material for the buildings. You're never going to stop citizens reaching out to the gods. The islands have to be able to withstand it. So you fought the fight and got blessed? Not just a pretty face, Lady Akiko and her marshals were pinned at the temple. I held the line at the council building. Oh, Akiko's never forgiven me. She was convinced the demon general would go for the temple. I believed otherwise.
Good.
After the battle, the gods blessed me and I got this new head. Oh, sick. Tour time's over. Big girl, I didn't charge you for this. I'm not glad. I wish you did. I would have given you money. Tuft of hair. Found a tuft of hair. And puts it at the scene of the disappearance. Come on. You know that doesn't prove anything. I hope it doesn't. That would suck. We need to talk. You never call me acid. Why was KXX excusing you stealing the key to the second holy... No. I forgot.
Your truth is wrong.
Slut.
The facts
This
and
makes you a prime
truth.
spot, but I promise I didn't kill the council. I need you to know
I
that.
have a bad feeling about
Holy
this.
seals are the holy grails of the secret hunters. They're so locked down and under wraps.
I'm
I was
innocent.
losing sleep each night thinking about them. I knew he designed the second seal, so I started talking to him. I also knew he was obsessed with me. Obsessed? More than I expected. I thought he was just horny for me. But he'd gotten into his head that if we achieved perfection on the next island, he'd ascend to heaven.
Crime cannot
His diary
hide.
called you his queen in the astral heaven. Good snooping. Since I'm blessed by the gods, he coveted me as a trophy queen.
Secrets are
The
dangerous.
guy was out of his mind. Keep using the past tense. I'm not stupid. If the council got the bad side of a killer, person who designed part of the security is missing, he's either dead or might as well be.
When love
We're
Did
in
you do
a
it?
dark time.
Even if he was going to sequel Montserrat, I talked him down. I strung him along in a relationship. I could persuade him to do almost anything. Except give you the secret to the Holy Seal. There was a data key he guarded. I took it and made a copy. How did you copy it? You ask a lot of questions. Someone at Masahiro Heavy Industries owed me a favor. The favor was an hour in one of their high-end computer labs. Turned out to be a heavily encrypted digital key on a flash drive. I put the key back in his workshop, apologized profusely, and did something to take his mind off it.
Sure.
Who knows?
Did you use the key? No. I know where and how, though. The obelisks on the beach. The key works
The
on them.
investigator is here.
And that's the second seal secret? No, there's more, but I don't know that. Might
What
use
do
the
you
key.
mean?
Bad vibes. I could feel in the air. Things were happening on the island.
The facts and the
Still makes you a
truth are
subsect.
not
I know.
the same.
Okay. Yuri obviously stole the key, and that means Crimson Acid's fine. And she did nothing wrong. Yeah, the inside track on demons on the island? You mean Shinji?
Sure.
How'd you know?
Don't be coy.
He's a little asshole. A-S-S-H-O-L-E. A-R-S-E-H-O-L-E. Arsehole. You met him? Why hasn't he been captured? He's weak. He has to choose when and where to physically manifest himself, so he avoided capture. You not reported him? He's helped me with a few things. He's seen things I haven't in the islands going in the end. He's too weak to do anything, so what's the harm? Could he have killed the council? No. He has limits. He can barely hold physical objects. His weakened astral body conflicts with our reality. What about other demons? On the island, I assume Marshall's got them all after Henry incident. Not aware of any other demons on the island that would have gotten to the council penthouse last night and redecorated in a nice shade of Viscera. Chat. What? Viscera. The internal organs in the main cavities of the body, especially those in the abdomen. See, I thought she meant shade as in color. She meant shade as in lungs. What do you know about secret demonology labs? You mean the one in the dead zone coded to witnesses in Carmelina's blood vials? Good work. I've been in, but I don't know how it was kept a secret. I think it was an old panic room Carmelia designed into the island. I've never been there, but I realized Witness was up to something a while back. He managed to keep it a secret from everyone else, but I have ways of finding things out. Why did he start down this dark path? Witness wants to understand why Paradise fails. The fail point is demonic corruption. It rots the island, causes the end of Paradise. I need to find out more. Anything about One Last Kiss? Is that her name? She's good at hiding herself, but I've seen her.
Sure.
You know who she is? I figure some kind of spirit. I don't know who she was in her former life, though. What do you know about the murder of Chris Bugs? Ah, that makes sense.
Thank you.
Got something good, are you buying?
Always.
Thank you.
Ooh, nice crystals. Do you think it's strange that Carmelina went and Carmelina went to the exorcism? Seems like a dangerous situation for the architect. Very. There was a reason though. Some syndicate members use encryption messages to each other. There's a lot of politics and scheming on the island after
I
all.
have my ways.
I monitor any communications that I can. The network traffic is mostly boring, but sometimes someone forgets to encrypt something. While Carmelina was heading to Henry's apartment with Grace, she messaged Akiko and told her to step out of the room while Grace was doing the exorcism. Her so-called lapse in procedure was planned. Sure was. Sounds like a plot to me.
Sure.
My work is never done. You happy with those? Uh-huh. They realized a mistake and scrubbed their phones afterwards. I didn't expect to be able to confirm this with their phones. Besides, it was 10 years ago. Everyone got a Masahiro upgrade since then. Who breached? What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? It's an open secret that requires some kind of godliness to get
That's
through. An
strange.
open secret. Word got out a while back. From who? Not sure, just kind of bubbled up. Someone probably loose-lipped after a drink. So everyone in the syndicate would know how to breach it. Not the specifics, but if anyone says they don't know anything about it, they're lying. They're trying to cover their asses. Now you're here. Oh.
Business is business.
Oh. Oh, do I have that little fucker lie to me? And I didn't even do anything wrong, alright? I need to go talk to Witness. I like Carmelina's dog. It's the only thing I do like on this shithole. You're breaking my heart. I have the wrong impression. You're near the top of the good part of the list. You made my day, Shinji. Don't patronize me.
Witness to the end.
Okay, Witness. Let's hang out. Want to chat, Witness? I must warn you that I am not one for long
The
conversations.
investigator is here.
Thank God.
Gods are watching us.
Gods sent us and raised us. Maybe I can hope to have some insight into their billions by tending to life myself. Cool. Remember that you were a devoted fellow of destroyed Eden. He gallops through the universe. Do you want to talk about these dark times? They're behind me now. The old life is gone. I only consider myself my holy work. Do not dwell on your past. Embrace the life ahead of you and let the gods shine. Keep that in mind. I won't. I won't keep that in mind. I'm enjoying our conversation. There's a sensitive matter which we could discuss further. You have something you want to tell me? Things happened while you were in exile, Lady Loved Eyes. The architect and I became close and we married. It didn't last though.
Surely this is a joke.
She is obsessed with a perfect island. There wasn't any room in her heart for me or the gods.
Of course not.
I've been reluctant to tell you till now, but I am worried about her. Her mind is not on the cosmos. In what way? Do you believe that you should be rewarded for your craft? Yeah.
The gods are
Maybe you can sympathize with the architect then.
Sure.
She architects our island. Without her, we have nothing. Our work is for the gods. They lifted us up, and we must do the same for them. Personal reward is a sin that pushes us from their light. No, it's not.
Another sinner.
It's really cool when I get rewarded. It's very awesome, and I like that a lot. And I think God would like that too if I got rewarded. No one else, though. He'd be very pleased if he saw me get rewards. He said that. I fear she has forgotten this. Thank you for confining in me, or whatever he said. What's your alibi? Community meeting I was in your apartment all last night when you were stepped out to get a call. I didn't see her out on my balcony. I was over there. I stepped out using my sliding door. So if Carmelina had left by the front door, you wouldn't have seen her. I also didn't hear the elevator, so if she did leave my apartment, she wouldn't have been out here. You hear the elevator every time I have to come to speak to you? Now that you present the question to me, I'm surprised to say that I didn't. Put it down to exhaustion. I haven't slept. Why are you asking? I'm working on a lead. Were you and Carmelina married 25 years ago? No, we'd fallen apart a few years ago. Before that, what do you ask? Apparently she went into isolation for a year about 25 years ago.
Blasphemy!
I remember that. I have no idea what she was doing. She likes to lose herself in her work. She said she was working on a project and didn't want to be disturbed.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Was full isolation unusual? A little bit, but I didn't pay much attention. The syndicate's fall from grace was a bigger concern.
The investigator is
Where did she
here.
isolate herself? She's always built herself little hideaways in the islands, places she won't be disturbed. I don't know where it was. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? Nothing. It's one of the best secrets. Liar. Oh god. This is gonna get crazy. You wanna think about demons? Demons? I don't. They're a blight on our holy work, corrupting our righteous home. Marshals exterminated all of them. There shouldn't be any left. Found the hidden bunker you'd been using to study a killer demon in.
When
That was
love
nonsense.
dies,
No, it
all
isn't.
that remains
There's a
are
blood
the
vial
facts.
lock coded to yours in Carmelia's. Care to explain? Don't play
Of
games.
course not.
There was an old panic room that Carmelina installed on the island. I'm not comfortable talking about the times I used to spend with her in that. But that was our own hideaway for a time. I don't know anything about illegal demonology studying in there. No demonology, just romanceology? What does that
The
mean?
investigator
I don't know.
is
Sounded
here.
better in my head. You dialed the number whap at midnight last night. That call was to a receiver attached to a lock on a crate which contained a killer demon that had been hidden in the council penthouse.
Blasphemy!
No.
Paradise feels
Yes, you
wrong.
do. You unleashed the killer demon. No, I didn't.
Crime cannot hide.
B-U-L-L-S-H-I-S. But wait, what? What ends in an S? What the fuck is this word? Whatever. It looks like bullshit, but it's not. B-U-L-L. It doesn't. Bullshits. Doesn't make sense. What do you know about the murder? Wasn't that case solved years ago?
Other gods
May you fly with destroyed Eden,
This.
and may you reach the moon. Boo, boo, boo. Okay. Where am I going? Has this always been here?
Nightmare computer.
Bro, I could have done this forever ago.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Okay. That wasn't.
Sure.
Okay. These are the logs of who entered and exited the syndicate last night. Really? They just have this? There's only one route to the council building, and it involves going through the syndicate HQ. If Henry did escape and kill the council, he'd have come right through here. Architect left the HQ early through this gate. So did Yuri. Doom Jazz didn't leave his clinic.
Analyzing.
Oh, wait. Whoa.
That's strange.
Henry hasn't been logged coming through. This is the only way he'd get to the council building by himself. If there's another route he could have taken from the cell. I'm sorry. Doom Jazz, excuse me? Oh, these are... Oh my god, these are quests. I can just do these. I'm gonna cry. Syndicate HQ building logs show that Doom Jazz didn't leave his clinic by the main door last night until he was summoned by Judge. Which... Well, hold on. What? Whatever, man. That's a lot to take in. What's this? What do you want? Oh, fuck you. Oh, I guess I can go speak to Carmen now. Dude, shut
test
up.
me.
You're the fucking most ugly, loserist, ugliest guy ever. Get real. Let's hang out, bestie. Can I ask you something?
dare you?
What's the point of these questions? Why do you look ugly? Trying to get you to know you.
Do your job.
How's getting to know me relate to the case? All it seems to do is delaying you from executing any. What do you
We
do?
have achieved
Craft and
perfection.
enable dreams. Each island needs to be thoroughly designed. I plan every square inch. It takes centuries. The islands are given form by the council's psychic will. I transmute that psychic will into physical form. You followed your parents' footsteps. Mother and father had a unique gift, one they taught me. The gift was part of the Silent Goat's blessing when the syndicate was formed. We needed somewhere to live outside of the real world. How do you transmute the council's will? I've never been able to describe it. It's just a feeling. When I meditate and envisage the island, I am able to open psychic pathways to a new reality and let the island take its shape. The Silent Goat's blessing.
Is it
I've
so
lived to serve.
rewarding?
Can we discuss something? Whatever. Something you can tell me? Something concerns witness. Become more complicated as our lives go along. I can see it behind his mask. He's changed since I've been gone. Witness has become gripped with religious hysteria. I knew that. Does make our sinner.
am
Don't be
the
short-sighted. The Syndicate are hampered by demonic invasions and the deaths of our homes. Montserrat was playing a large game, build a perfect island, rule it perfectly, then focus on the gods. Our divided attention was getting us nowhere. Witness had grown infuriated with Montserrat. They were like baying dogs. Syndicate meetings, Witness voted against every one of Montserrat's proposals. I've known this. When a man becomes complicated, he often withdraws. Witness is no different. He needed time with his thoughts. Sanctuary was his apartment. It became rare to see him. I've wondered what he does up there. I could almost never see him. He would only leave his apartment to attend syndicate meetings, and only then it was to scream religious proclamations at us. Proclamations. Whatever. One of the reasons I went to see him last night, I was worried. I didn't know he was fine. No, you didn't. Ugly. Stupid, ugly. Stupid. Conspiracy crafted from the fabric of the island. Carmelina's hidden killer commit the crime to end all crimes. Why didn't I ask her that? About her fucking son. Oh, right, I just probed her.
Targeted comedy and violence.
My bad, chat. What if I said that there was a secret transdimensional corridors crisscrossing the
We have
island?
achieved
I'd say that you spent
perfection.
too long in the scorching sun, so you don't know anything about them. No, you're talking about, to be clear, you are denying crafting secret corridors and hiding a killer within them. Of course I am. That's totally unbelievable. I think you need a rest. Crime doesn't rest. Let's see you explain the way in the trial. Explain what? Total fantasy? We'll see. What do you mean about it?
Is it
Nothing.
so
It is not my place. If no one knows how to get in the council building, the next island is already built. A new council building. How will the new council get into it? A good question. If the seals on the next island cannot be breached, we will rebuild the council building. The perfect next island already sounds less than
We have
perfect.
achieved perfect.
What do you think about demons on the
This
island,
count
besides the one that
between
resides
similarities
within the killer? Nothing has been proven yet. He's still an alleged killer. Quite. Marshall did an exemplary job of wiping the demons out. It was not enough to stop the corruption, though. Ooh. Oh, the secret panic room?
What?
Where did you hear that? People talk. I banned it a long time ago. It's designed to be bunker of sorts. My plan was to dot them around the island in case of attack. Syndicate members could hide in them. I've been in your
Sure.
bunker. Why was it coded only to witnesses' blood?
I have no idea what
Embarrasses
you're
me to
talking
say,
about.
but it was a lover's retreat. I disliked the sign as a bunker and dropped my plan for them. I just had
Craft
unused.
is its own reward.
Spending time there with witness felt illicit, exciting, but things didn't work out. I haven't been there in years, so I saw in the logs. I pulled from it. So you definitely weren't experimenting on a killer demon there. Absolutely not. Why did you go to Henry's exorcism?
We have achieved perfection.
I have an acute interest in preventing the islands from succumbing to demonic corruption. It is rare to be able to see the effects of possession at first hand. Tell me about the message you sent to Akiko telling her to leave Grace alone with Henry.
Beg your pardon?
What are you talking about? I have a copy of it.
Dare
I'm sure that's fabrication. I have no authority over Akiko. I can't order her to do anything unless I break procedure.
The investigator is
Why did you
here.
step out of the room and leave them unattended? No idea why you would have to ask. Okay. Progress. Well, this makes me sad.
Respawning.
Oh, actually, perfect. Fucking fast travel. What do I do here? Oh. I should have flushed the trains. I wonder if anything's floated up.
That's weird.
What is a tablet doing shoved down a drain? It boots at
That's
least.
strange.
The login sequence authenticates the user as Lydia. Did she dump this down here? Corruption of Lydia Daybreak tablet. Checking for restore point found, safe backup found, restoring messages, lost messages sender to witness the end. Recipient, Lydia Daybreak. Downloading, Starlight has pulled a message from the backup. Message from witness to Lydia. The message is blank, but there's an attachment. It's a data key that allows access. Why was witness sending Lydia this? Oh dear lord. Yaga Dabba Voodoo. Chat, you know what's crazy? Everyone's a suspect. Everyone's a suspect. Everyone.
Damn daybreak.
Trust this. Trust neat is okay.
What the hell?
It sure hits you. I don't serve this to many guests. They find it too much. It is harder to appreciate, but you understand.
The investigator is here.
Do you miss being an assassin? Death doesn't interest me anymore. But it was your calling for so long. Being an assassin hurts too many people. I have a new calling, a new craft. Can you see? Do you miss the Paradise Sector unit? Every day, being an investigator completes me. That's how I feel, LD. Serving the right drink can change your life. That's better than taking a life, isn't it? If someone didn't take a life, I wouldn't be here having this conversation. But it's true. I have enjoyed our conversation.
What the?
What?
I'm afraid I need to say goodbye to this bar one last time, so I'm gonna remember this. It's been a pleasure. Take care. No, I won't be taking care. What do you know? I don't know anything. No one does, do they? Everyone does, though. So you do know. Anything about the demons on the island? There shouldn't be any demons on the island. Should there? What do you know about Grace Bloodlines? I don't know anything. I guess I don't want to ask him about his bunker yet. Don't have quite enough information about his little back door. I didn't miss anything here, did I? I'm hoping I don't get jump scared. I don't really want to. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything here. At least, I think I got everything in there. I guess not. What's this?
Scene investigation.
Oh, this is a clinic. Empiric murder report. Oh, sick.
Ooh, the investigator is here. I have a bad feeling about this. The truth is revealed. Got it.
Huh. Where's... I'll go get you. I'll let you ascend. I'm so close. I found the evidence. You were the fifth victim. The murders were covered up. The cause of death was vampirism was never found. The killer was caught because of you.
The
The
investigator
killer
is
left the traces
here.
alive on you. They found a citizen. He was arrested. Horror is gone. I can ascend. Take this. A blue demon gave it to me. He could see me. Thank you, Shinji. That was adorable. Next. Henry Division. Why does Henry remember New Night from the night of the... Who's New Night? New Night is the goddess of warriors. Her statue should be in the barracks. Oh. Yo, yeah, let's go to the barracks.
This This is a restricted area.
Let me in. You feel me? Let me in, dog. You feel me?
Getting set.
Unless you're a marshal. How do I become a marshal, man? Marshals were body swapped. The body must have come from somewhere close by. Close by, huh? These ones, right? Or these ones? Oh, goodbye.
Respawning.
Welcome back. Close by. Close by. Well, how close? Body swapped. Body swapped close by. Well, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Maybe I don't know. I won't worry about it. Doomjad said the sigils on Grace were carved, not like Henry Sears. What does Akiko know? She was there. Why did Akiko leave Henry and Grace together? I don't want to talk to her right now. Comes of a snowboard. Okay, checks. I need to get it up and up. Okay. Potential leads. Why did Lydia have a message about the obelisks on the beach? I think Carmelina knows more about Witness than she's letting on. I need to work on her. I need to find out what the third holy seal is. It should be deep within the council building. Oh yeah, I only know the second and third one. What? Doesn't make any sense. Sorry for that delay. I just heard a really loud crash, so I'm gonna hop off for now. I may record more later, or I might just make this its own episode and pick this back up later. I appreciate you for watching, but I'm going to go for now.